welcome to Politics with the Princess.
Woo!
You are watching us on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest radio station in the world.
The world.
You can watch us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and other social media outlets. You should like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit it. So, what is today's date anyway? It's Friday, the 20th or the 19th?
Friday the 20th.
Friday the 20th. And we've had a long week. First, let me say welcome back, and who's going to become a regular. He just don't know it yet.
Okay.
Johnny Gonzalez, the political prince.
Woo, 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 woo.
Okay, so welcome back. We got a lot to discuss. First, we need to say rest in power. We lost another great person, an iconic figure in Detroit, Steve Hood. We give our condolences to the Hood family. I only know Steve Hood for probably about 4 or 5 years. Very outspoken. He lived a full life. And yeah, it's sad.
Sad. I've never had the pleasure of meeting the brother, but I definitely send my condolences to the family. I know what it feels like to lose a loved one, and I don't wish that upon no one. So again, prayers and condolences sent out to the Hood family.
Yeah, and we will, when we find out, the funeral arrangements and all that, we will share with you guys on social media and all that stuff. But yeah, he will definitely be missed. His father is the pastor at Plymouth Church. Down the street, across the street from the African American Museum, historical church. So yeah, I know he will definitely be missed. He passed away yesterday. So yeah, but he's been sick for a while, I hear. So let's wrap up what happened this week, and then we'll go into what are we discussing today.
Oh man, I mean it's a few different things that's on the agenda. I really think we should hit on current events.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Afghanistan
is crazy right now, so we'll hit on that. My week has been good. I just want to really just make a shout out because on Monday I'm going to be having my Changing the Tide. This is a youth focused group where our mission is to aim to ascertain why young folks don't vote or participate in
or vote for people that you don't believe in, Johnny.
Well, it's not even that. I just want to see why they're not why they don't participate in civic engagement and or even vote. So or if we're gonna have some young folks on there who do vote, and I want to know what drives them and makes them tick. So that's
we're gonna get into all of the events. I want to know. Next week, we supposed to have them last week, but the power issues.
And it's crazy because last week was Friday the 13th.
Was it? I didn't even think about that. So next week, we will have Jaren Totten, who works with you at LGBT Detroit, which I want to dive into LGBT Detroit. But we can talk about Saturday. We did a statewide grassroots precinct delegate training. LGBT Detroit was there. It was awesome, right?
It was great.
Y'all made redistricting look cool.
And that was definitely I got to give hats off to Jaren because I definitely couldn't do that.
It's so boring. Like I told him, I said redistricting has always been so boring to me, so boring. But he made me pay attention. And I know folks say, well, it's different this year because the public is more active, right? But it's different this time around. The public is more active. They get to interact and all that stuff. Still, it's boring to discuss.
It's the people
he laughed it up. Right. Yeah. I like that. But Jaren's slides were like pictures, and the way he explained it, it was simplicity. It was comforting, and I finally got it. And I've been in politics for a while.
definitely, and I was able to get some more engagement on my own submission that I submitted to the ICRC. And for those that don't know, that's the Independent Citizens Redistricting Commission. So I personally submitted a community of interest along with LGBT Detroit, and we have the most engagement statewide.
How many are y'all at right now? You probably gotta look up.
So I think right now we're probably around 40 comments.
Are you guys still leading the pack?
Yeah, so we last I checked, we had 5 times more engagement than any other submission. It's statewide, and that just shows you the lack of participation. Because as I just mentioned, we only got 40 comments, and that was 5 times as much as the next leading submission. So it's really important that we have all Michigan residents participate, because this is what's going to determine your future and how your representation, how your community will be represented. So
you have to tell them exactly. Okay, what is it? The title of the website. What is the purpose? You put up a what?
So I put up a community of interest, and what a community of interest is, you submit it to the commission, and you let them know that, hey, this community, I am asking that you keep this, that you do not split this community up.
And during the community you put up is what?
So it's called the Palmer Park District, because historically since the 70s, the Palmer Park community has supported the LGBT community. They provided housing, jobs, and just avenues for the community to be able to be uplifted and have a high quality of life. So we want to ensure that we can keep that community connected, and that they do not split that. So that's a community of interest. That's what we've submitted. And again, we got a lot of participation, a lot of engagement. But you yourself could submit one, and I'll let you know what the website is, and you can have just as much, if not more, engagement than what I have currently.
So we got time. So let them know what the website is. Take the time and look it up. So you will go to this website, and you will comment on the what is it called that you submitted?
So my community of interest is called the Palmer.
Okay.
The Palmer Park.
So they will find that, and they will comment on it, right? Please, they will support you. Please, do they gotta support you when they're commenting, or they just gotta make a comment?
I definitely need them support. I don't want them commenting, oh no, split that community up.
That's what you gotta say. Comments of support.
Yeah, comments of support are approving, definitely.
Are approving.
Yeah.
So approving comment, approval, right?
Yeah.
I need your approval. If you agree with this, please. Your vote matters. Your approval matters. If you agree with me not to split this, go comment. Because when you just say comment, people can comment and be like, look.
Okay, so let's be real intentional. Make sure you have a supporting comment. I don't want you coming out there throwing shots at me, you know.
Like, what were you thinking?
You know?
No, we want it split it 5 ways.
Yeah, no.
Supportive.
None of that.
You want them to approve it. You want them to comment positive comments, right?
Yeah, most
So
definitely.
once they comment, while he find the email, once you guys comment, you have to confirm your comment through your email. They will send you an email. If you do not confirm your comment through the email, it does not count. And when you get the and then we will also share it on our Facebook pages. Yours is Jonathan Gonzalez.
Yep.
Okay.
And not only that, I'll definitely share it on the WJZZ group page.
Yeah.
So you can definitely I'll have a link for you to go directly to my community of interest, and then again you can submit your comment. And as Tashawna has already voiced, that you have to verify your comment via email, and a prompt will appear as soon as you hit submit that will remind you saying, for this comment to go public, verify via email.
Okay, so what's the website that they comment on?
So Michigan-mapping.org, and then that's where you can go ahead and submit your own your own community of interest. You can even draw your own line, your own district, if you want to submit a state house, state senate, or congressional district. You can submit that as well. I stuck with the community of interest because I felt that that it would be an avenue for me to get the most engagement and would possibly actually be implemented. So that was my avenue. But again, to each his own. If you want to submit your own state house district, then go ahead.
Okay. So the number 2 here, if you want to call in and ask Johnny more questions about redistricting, the number is 313-355-6018. And we will also remind them of that at the end of the show. Because why is this important? Because you want me to go comment and all this stuff. Why is it important that I even care about this?
Definitely. We want you to call, but please don't call and ask me about this. I'm already bored out of my mind. No, all jokes aside, definitely call, and I'll inform. I'll answer your question to the best of my knowledge, and if I can, I'll definitely bring somebody in who can answer your question.
Oh, he will be here next week who's going to answer all questions,
definitely.
Right?
At the expert. Yes, the expert in the redistricting process. This man has been involved with the ICRC since the beginning, and yeah, he was just on a Zoom meeting with the ICRC this morning. So he's definitely engaged. He's got me engaged, and I'm just want to reciprocate that energy to the rest of the viewers. Again, like I said, make sure you participate. Put in your own community of interest. Make it happen. Yeah. Make sure your voice is heard.
Make it happen, Captain. Look, I hate when
Make it happen,
that.
Captain.
Make it happen, Captain.
That sound like a Captain Crunch commercial. Matter of fact, you should. Hey, look. You need to get that branded and send it into them.
Everybody says "Make it happen, Captain." It's an old school thing. I don't know who created it, but
I guess I'm a little young.
It's like an old school phrase. Yeah, it's an old school phrase. So, what else happened this weekend? We have this for WJZZ Detroit. They have the jazz show every Thursday at the St. Regis.
Every Thursday
at the St. Regis. If you want tickets, email wjzzcooltv@gmail.com.
The coolest station in the world.
Tickets. But what else is going on at? I wish Jaron was here today, so we'll do it next week and today. You're with LGBT Detroit.
I'm with LGBT Detroit Mobilization.
That's
our C4. The LGBT Detroit is our C3. So I'm the field coordinator at LDM, LGBT Detroit Mobilization. Of course, we love to use acronyms here in the political world.
I hate acronyms. And I'm in a political
And you just heard ICRC.
What is
Again,
what is
the Independent Citizens Redistricting Commission. That's what I'm saying.
Not even about to.
And then LDM, LD, A.
And then like when people are in meetings and they be saying it, I just stop. Just be looking at them like, you lost me.
PWTP.
And you know them.
Politics with the princess. No.
I'm like, what's that?
You don't know your own acronym?
No. No.
Yeah. I don't. No, but all jokes aside, as I mentioned earlier, what I'm working with LDM is the youth focus group, which is which I have deemed changing the tide. Again, it's a youth focus group where we're aimed to see why young folks do or do not vote or engage civically. So it's definitely a discussion that I am so happy.
When is this discussion? Okay, so
it's going to be Monday the 23rd at 6 via Zoom.
At 6, okay. Because we got
6 to 7.
Something at 10 that I got to be at, so I can make it at 6.
Yeah, and then I got a very special guest that I'm hoping, Tashawna can confirm with me.
Okay, I got feedback for that. So she did. I thought she emailed you, but she didn't, obviously, since you just brought it up. But we'll talk about it after the show. So why did you decide? So the title of it is
Changing the Tide.
Changing the Tides. And you decided to do it because you want to understand young people.
Yes.
And so what is that, the Gen?
So we're calling all millennials and Gen Zers. Is Gen Zers?
I don't.
Is that a word?
I
look. I'm gonna make it a word.
Somebody called
I'm gonna make it a word.
355-6018 to tell us what it is.
Please. I mean, well, if we can say 49ers, then we can say Gen Zers.
What is 49?
The football team.
Football.
Oh man.
I thought thought you was talking about politics then. Like, we got a 40.
Oh, and then I don't want to steal anybody's shine, because I'll let Jaren talk about that next week. But we're gonna be working with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Really?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some work with the Milwaukee Bucks, and since that's in Wisconsin, and they're gonna see LGBT Detroit is doing that in Wisconsin. Hopefully the Pistons sees what we're doing with the Bucks and it will reach out to us. And if anybody working with the Pistons, if you are viewing in now, why don't you come get a diversity training with us?
Oh, so y'all doing
Well, it's yeah, definitely.
But I mean, LGBT Detroit is. I think those who know me know I always push it. Why do I push it? Because one of the founder is like amazing. He's just an amazing human being, right? And I think it starts with leadership. And then so the leadership just at LGBT Detroit, it spirals down into you guys. Because Jaren is awesome. And I mean, really, these are some good people. Because in politics, you meet some really disgusting, slimy, horrible, people.
Yeah, who just have an agenda and are not genuine.
They talk about doing the work, but they don't do the work. And so it's refreshing to have an organization that actually really does the work. With all the funds that they receive, they really do the work with the funds. It's not like you see some stuff in politics.
And it's a little deeper than that too, because this organization was created organically, right? They were already doing the work, and when they realized that they can take this to the next level, then that's when this was created. It's not like somebody's seen a space in a void where they can come in and make money.
Exactly, that's what.
Yeah, right. And just kind of hide behind a mirror, right, or a smoking image. And this, like I said, this was created organically by people that are part of the community that have been doing the work and are really truly doing it to create a higher quality of life for the community.
They really care about people.
That's our origins.
But it's a lot of Johnny. Because you've been in politics since how long? How long have you been in politics?
Man, you would think it's a lot longer, but just 2018. But politics is a small world.
Just 2018?
2018, you can see how much I've accomplished and all the barriers that...
you've been in politics way longer than that.
You would think so, because politics is really a revolving door. You can get in and get out so quick. So just to see me come...
Can you get in and get out quick?
Yeah, you definitely can.
How do you get out quick? Because I've been trying...
you trying to get out?
How do you get in?
You stuck?
How
you stuck?
How do you get in and get out? I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh man, you come in and you just conduct yourself in a poor manner. That's how you get out.
Oh, poor manner that nobody wants to do. No, It's a lot of people that are slime balls and been in politics for years.
Yeah, and people, again, people can see that, because when you're genuine, you can see that, and when you're not, it's even broader. They're like, oh man, who's my man's?
Right.
Who brought him to the table?
And then politics so small that you can know when somebody new come, because when you come in the room in a meeting, people are like, I ain't never seen him before. Who's that? Who is that? And everybody
gotta ask. They'd be like, because I know I didn't bring him. I didn't bring him.
So we want to let you know,
be like,
you guys.
Tashawna know everybody. Tashawna know him.
Some people I don't know. So we're going to let you know that you're watching Politics with the Princess live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can watch us on all social media platforms. We want you to like, share, follow, share, comment, and subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button.
But how do you get out? How do you get out of politics? I don't.
Man.
I'm making a...
I honestly, I don't know the answer to that question, because I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want to know an out, because I just want to know how to stay in and how to elevate.
I think, I do believe our whole lives are politics, right? Everything we do is politics, or what do we drink, blah, blah, blah. All of that is politics, but I look at politics different than what I used to look at when I came in. Different. Definitely. I used to look at politics like, you want to be in it. You want to help get people elected who help people, right? And you want to put the right people there. once you start seeing the lineup, like once they get there, it's like disappointing. It is really disgusting. Like Lance is disappointed and it's disgusting, right? And so then you have to find a space where you figure out how can I just exist in this space and make sure I help people. You got to create your own world within this crazy, deceptive world. Nothing is real and it's like really.
Tashawna, you know all your friends from Lansing gonna call you. Like, so are you disgusted with me?
Are you talking about?
I hope you wasn't talking about me. But I'm gonna tell you, if the shoe fits.
Where?
Hey,
no, like it's like people don't understand. They get some people elected and they go there and they just in those. It's just they are the. It's like, remember, you represent people. These are their lives. It's like it's a game. Like they play games with people's lives, and you're in the room like, this is not why I got into this. And then so you got to try to restructure yourself because it's a belief system, right? So you get in and believing that it's great. You know, I get to help people. Oh my God, it's gonna be so great.
I know it's deeper than that.
No, because they're not helping anybody. It's like, it's now you have a few that are like really there for people. Like Cynthia A. Johnson.
Shout out to me.
No, shout out to Cynthia. No, Cynthia A. Johnson.
Cynthia gets the work done.
And then it's Stephanie Young. She's good. She's new, but she right now is for people. Like it's all about people, and it's not just people in her district. When she's sitting in the room and she's trying to make decisions, she's thinking about people. How will it affect people? How would it affect children? How would it affect mothers? And I think that's what you should be thinking about up there, then rather than how does it affect me, my pocket, how do So it's kind of twisted, and it's just disgusting a lot.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say, the devil was once an angel.
I didn't. That's a good shirt. The devil was once an angel.
You know, kicking game today.
You know what? I always want a t-shirt business because I'd be like, I should put that on a shirt. Some shirts.
So I have a few friends that had t-shirt businesses, and they make good money. They make more money than me.
Because they do people t-shirts. Do they do political t-shirts? Do they just do their own t-shirts?
they do their
own
own
this
t-shirts.
Is one of y'all's.
Who did that?
So it's a girl. I forgot her name. Oh my God, I forgot her name. Jaren got to call in or text you. Ask Jaren her name. So it's a girl. We came to you guys' office, and she was there. She was you guys' hostess for us when the governor was there, right? This is just on the 1st. And so I bought 2 t-shirts from her. What does it say? It says black queer shop.
If it's black and queer, it's here.
She works. She's with you guys. Text Jaren and ask her name so I can give her a shout out. Everybody see my shirt? Yeah. So I bought 2. I bought a white one and I bought a black one.
Yeah. Don't your son sell t-shirts too?
Yes, but no, his friend does, and I have his shirts too. But with her, this is what I don't like what people do. They be like, I will give you a discount. I said, you will not give me a discount. I will pay full price.
Because we want to support our brothers and sisters.
Don't ever tell me you will give me a discount. I want to pay full price.
And you know why? Because when I'm selling you something, I want you to pay full price.
You know, right, but still, I just think I want to pay full price. Don't discount yourself. You took the time. That's your work. She's like, no, I want to, and I'm paying full price. But we got to get her name. I feel so bad.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
Every week I try to support a black business and wear their shirt. And I'm happy that you mentioned that because this is, you guys spot. Jaren got a call. Jaren, you hear us. Call in 313-355-6018 and please tell us her name. Actually, have her call in and tell us about her business.
Definitely.
Tell Jaren to do that. You got to text him.
Tashawna, is this is live on WJZZ?
Yes,
or is it live on yours?
It's live on YouTube, WJZZ.
Definitely, because I want to share it right
Twitch,
now.
Twitter, all social medias,
right
platform. You see you? Do you see you out there with your little hair in the front sticking up like
and
that? Like
I just got my hair cut too. I don't even really care for this haircut, but it's cool.
It's nice. But
I like big hair.
So what else does so you are with the LGBT Detroit mobilization?
Yes, ma'am.
So is that the side where Pride Decides is on?
No, Pride's Decides is LGBT Detroit, and Pride Decides is doing a lot of good work. Pride Decides is actually what is implementing all the ICRC work that Jaren is conducting. So, and last month, in the month of July, I did some work with Pride Decides, and I registered nearly 200 people to vote in the month of July. So that was something I was definitely really proud of.
Did you get pregnant? Wait, what? In 2018, what campaign did you work on?
In 2018, I actually worked on a few campaigns. I worked on Abdul's campaign.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Rico Razzo's campaign, and then after we went to Michigan United, and that's when I had the opportunity to see that we get to elect Governor Whitmer into office. So that was great.
What I was about to say, you stumped me with the Abdul thing, because I was
and it was crazy, and everybody knows how grassroots that campaign was.
No, grassroots loved him.
Yeah, they truly did.
They loved him. It was like a Bernie thing, and Bernie came here to
so I got pictures with Bernie. AOC was here. I got pictures with AOC. Like, her and I just sat there and had a conversation.
I remember when they came.
We had a conversation in the elevator. Her, Abdul, and I, just us three, and the bodyguard was there, but he wasn't. He was just quiet. But yeah, it was great. And then just escorting them to be able to talk when everybody else is trying to get pictures. It was really great. And the thing was, it was so grassroots, and I had devoted so much of my time to seeing that he won the primaries, that they started paying me, and that was the first campaign I ever got paid from. It wasn't nothing. It was just like $500 every 2 weeks, but in the campaign,
it starts it off.
Yeah,
it starts it off.
Definitely. And then I also did. He gave me a chance to do an interview with Time Magazine, because I was a super volunteer.
Wow.
So that was great. It was so many other things that he helped.
Do you still keep in touch with him?
So unfortunately, I'm not at the. I haven't in a while, but whenever I see him, it's all love. You know, he doesn't forget me. He's like, "Oh, what's up, Jonathan?"
That's him.
Man.
That's him.
You know, it's nice to see you.
I saw him a couple times at the pancake place.
At the pancake
in
place?
Southfield, yeah. The pancake place. I saw him and his family. But with him, a funny story is, I remember when Bernie came.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was downtown. I was standing in the UAW building outside. I was doing Whitmer to go, right? Gretchen on the go. Which is where we start putting tables and setting up tents just anywhere in Detroit and passing out yard signs and stuff. Like, we'll meet people where they are, right? So, a lady from a magazine, what was it? Fixing Bikes. I forgot the name of the magazine. I didn't know she was there, right? So, it was a crowd of people. Gretchen will come to the Gretchen on the go. She'll stop by, and then people will stop and want to talk to her. So, but in that mix, it was a reporter. So, when Bernie was coming the next day, the reporter is like in the middle of the crowd, like mixing, saying stuff, shouting stuff out. And then she was asking people, y'all are here for Gretchen, because it wasn't governor at the time. You guys are here for Gretchen. What do you think about, did you hear Bernie's coming? And that's how I found out. And I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, really? Oh my God. I'm talking away. Didn't know this was a reporter. This is how you make mistakes. It was in the paper.
Oh, man. You was like, what?
I found out. I'm sitting at home. I'm about to get ready to come to the
called
office.
You Tashawna.
No. Our campaign manager, who is so cool that I learned so much from, he called me. He was like, and when he said my name a certain way, I knew Tashawna.
You know you messed up. What? Wait, what did I do? I'm telling you, I've been on my P's and Q's. What have I done? They like, was you out there talking to a reporter yesterday?
But it was a group of people. And so I guess she had identified herself already before I walked up, right? Because it was a group of people.
No, but I can understand why they chose you, because you got that energy, and you getting into the space not knowing.
I want to win. I want to win. I'm like, and it's cuss words. So in the paper they got, And then he was like, and then they had my title in there, and I was like,
oh,
he was like, Tashawna.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yes, I remember Bernie coming for Abdul. I remember that so clear because, yeah, it was crazy. Just turn your volume down and then show. But I remember that so clear. So that's just, but I thought that was the end of the world. I said, man, this is the end of the world. This is so embarrassing. But guess what? Time went by, nobody cared.
Yeah, it's crazy too because I did so much. I knocked on like the second or third most doors on the whole campaign. That's a statewide campaign as a volunteer. That's how I was able to get paid.
Because they was looking like, who is this kid putting up these numbers?
Yeah,
he really cares. So you can't do nothing but support that when somebody cares like that.
It's truly inspiring, and then that's when I learned something. That's when I learned something that UNL really installed in me is volunteers will come for the candidate, but they'll stay for the organizers. And the team, Abdul's team that he had, they were really connected, and anybody that engaged with that campaign felt like they were connected to a family or
Jonathan and Alea got married.
Jonathan Mason
and Alea. What's her name? Is it Alea or Alea? A-L.
I
they got married.
So I know Alea. I just gotta see the picture.
They was on campaigns together.
Oh wait, and she was the Islamic woman.
They were with Bernie first. I remember that. And then I remember him being with Abdul.
So are you talking about Jonathan Mason, like the guy with glasses who used to always be right next to Abdul? That was my man's. I love Jonathan
Phillips right here.
Yes.
They got married.
That's crazy.
They got married.
Congratulations. Hey, shout out to Jonathan and Alea. That is my man. So
they got married.
He is the reason that I was able to get in there because I was volunteering with Rico Razzo, and then that's when I started to gravitate towards the governor's race, and I was just so inspired by what Abdul has done with his platform. And then Jonathan Mason was always next to him. With everybody talking.
Jonathan Mason is a cool
guy. I realized everybody wants to talk to Abdul, but I know the real. I know if I really wanted to talk to Abdul, I talk to his assistant.
Yeah.
So I seen Jonathan, and I went to the side and talked to him while the rest of the group was gravitating towards Abdul. Yeah. And then that's what got me in as a volunteer, and that's what actually got me into the space where I can converse with Abdul without having a whole group setting around me. Having a private conversation.
You say something that's important that I always tell people. People always run to the elected official. They run to the person that.
You go to their assistant.
Or
the people that goes to their schedule.
The scheduler.
Yes.
Or the people that help to create them.
Yeah.
Help to put the machine behind them. Those are the ones that really
they can do the same thing for you.
They do. Jonathan is a good one. Jonathan care about people.
Yes.
It's very rare in politics where people care about people and they actually will help you promote you, like help you get to the next. Jonathan was one.
They're one of the reasons that I got into Michigan United after. They made it. They went out their way to ensure that I was employed.
You was
after.
Okay after.
Dog. And I'm telling you,
that's good.
That meant
people
the most.
Just
that meant the
when
most
it's over, it's just over.
Yeah. Shout out to Abdul. Shout out to Jonathan Mason.
Congratulations on y'all.
And Alea. Oh my God!
They
congratulations.
give me hope in a political world
because
they got married.
Mm-hmm.
That is so beautiful. I saw that picture. Like I knew that they.
Hey,
were together.
you got the fireworks in the back.
That's not. No, I don't.
we need some little something.
Yeah, they got married. Yeah,
definitely.
And I think some of them went to work for Dana Nelson too. After that, I think after the.
Well, they went everywhere because I know people that was in Texas, New York. I was able to connect with people, California, like so many different people.
See, that's what people understand either on statewide campaigns and especially on national campaigns. Your people leave. Yeah. Like, people that you connect with leave and go off. That's why it's good to maintain great relationships.
So, and it's crazy. Now I gotta go back and make sure that I reach out and catch up with everybody that that was on the campaign in 2018.
Because they probably be in other states that you just might want to go to.
That's what I'm saying, and that's exactly what I want to do. I want to be a national organizer and help create a national movement. Again, that's something that I got inspired by you, just seeing what you were able to accomplish, nationally.
But you do that by relationships. Cause say you're not in that state, but I have a friend that left the Whitmer campaign. After it was over, they didn't stay here and work. They went to another state. They laid the groundwork, and they say, "Hey, Tashawna, you wanna, we got this. Could you train these people for me? Could you do this for me? Could you, that is like amazing. Like any campaign, especially like Hillary. I was on a Hillary campaign. I met so many people on the Hillary campaign that I did not want to be on. They had to push me to be on Hillary. Not that I didn't support her. I just didn't want to be told what to do. If I was like, that structure, that's somebody, you got to wake up at this time, you got to show up at this time. Because at Hillary, that's when they tried to get you to be at the office at 9 to 9. That wasn't
9 to 9?
Yes, it was
12-hour shifts?
Yes, you
Monday
show
through
up.
Friday?
You
or
work
no, this is Monday through Sunday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Monday through Friday, but,
they ain't
work out with me.
This is Monday through Sunday.
You ain't work out with me.
Hey, they said, when you filled out the job application, it said, are you available weekends and holidays? And yes, we're going to use...
They said you got to go on to Hillary Clinton. Like I call them wisdom, or the people that advise me. They say you have to do Hillary Clinton to learn the mechanisms behind a campaign. You have to. Like Elma Stallworth told me, Tommy Stallworth, that was the advice they gave me. So I was like, I got my own thing. I get to do what I want. I'm fine. It was like, you have to learn the mechanism. Once you do it, it'll change everything. Hillary Clinton campaign, she lost, but I won. Like, it changed everything. I was like the number one organizer in the state, But it was hard for the person who was trying. I say trying. Nick knows. Trying to manage me. Because I wasn't staying in no office from no 9 to 9. And I wasn't jumping on phone calls all day because that was a waste of my time. And so every night, every night if you on a campaign, a national campaign, they say who's number one, who had the most this, who had the most that. So every night it was basically me. All the majority of the night. But look, Johnny, I was never on the calls. And they were like, why don't you? I don't have time to be on these calls. That's wasting my time. I didn't I cannot do the conference calls. It's too many conference calls. Conference calls about conference calls. Why?
Hey, and if you listening and you're the one putting on the conference call, please take this in consideration. Do not do it.
It's too many. It's like a conference call about a conference call about a conference call. And it's so many conference calls.
We're having a planning meeting about organizing a planning meeting.
Exactly. And this is before COVID. This is nothing to do with... It was all... You stay on the phone.
If I would have knew before... Because we was doing Zoom forever. Now everybody know what Zoom is. And I wish I would have invested in Zoom. I'd be rich.
You'll be rich.
I'd be rich.
But I couldn't do that. I just said, I'm going to come.
They'd be like, why aren't you involved in politics anymore? Because I invested in Zoom. No,
and then they'll have you calling in the van, and you had to get so many volunteers from the van. The van is crap. Don't know number words. I just said, hey, I got precinct delegates. Let's organize. I wasn't doing. I did he used to be like, Tashawna, I need you. I'm like, Nick, is the work getting done? So what's the issue? Leave me alone. So yeah, but I did learn the mechanisms, which made me. I grew, I got stronger, and what we're talking about, those connections, like Nick is in New York, everybody is everywhere, and you have those connections, you build them friendships, and they remember you, and they remember your work ethic, and when it comes time where they need you again, I just need you for free, I'm talking about they pay you. You got connections all over the country, because people branch out. Just because you don't mind, you scared to move out of Michigan, that they don't even live here. They come here, settle here for 3 months.
When you met them, they had already been to 5 different states, and they wasn't planning on staying in Detroit. They like, yeah, it's cool, but I'm on to the next. Yep.
I'm out of here.
I think San Diego's calling my name.
Yep. And so those are your connections. So that's how you become a national organizer. Off good relationships. Because you could call anybody in another state and say, hey, I just started working for this organization.
Since we said that too, make sure that you go to an organization that is good internally, because sometimes you will come to an organization that has a great mission and you just want to do everything you can.
I know one of those that's been calling me talking about they got somebody here and I'm like,
oh yes, no, I see that too. Oh, I swear to God, I see that too. So yes, but internally have a lack of leadership, and that's always the worst. So make sure that you entangle yourself with an organization that carries itself accordingly.
And that's actually asking a leader
no scrub
questions.
Organization.
You know how they do interviews for you and ask you questions? Ask them some questions.
They do. They always, and this is something I gotta tell people. When you're in them interviews and they always tell you, do you have any questions for me? You better ask. Matter of fact, you should lift your legs up and be like, yes, here we go. Now it's time for my point of the interview.
So, are you crazy?
Yes.
Because that organization is nuts. They're like, I got somebody here in Michigan. Can you? I thought they had the wrong number.
So, man, and listen, that same organizer is now going to is going to my event. They signed up. That's how I was like, what? But you know what? Because
welcome them.
That's exactly what I am.
Welcome the person, but you already know the business of the organization. You know the organization is there to just try to rob your organization for its volunteers, because you know the leadership. Do you get what I'm saying? So yes, they should be welcome to come to your event, but always in the back of your mind, you know their tactics that they are taught, because you know their leader.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I want to do. I want to uplift the organizer, but at the same time, I'm never going to hinder or deface that organization, because why would I waste time trying to block your blessings when I'm really just blocking my own?
Somebody used the word.
You know what I'm saying?
You remember the video?
Hey,
I need to share that video again.
You said
I need to share that video.
You might have to. Listen, we got words of wisdom. Just like the other day, I'm telling people, you know, your energy is your currency. So you gotta know your worth. Did you
come up with that?
Yes. Well, no. Actually, I didn't come up with it though.
That's a good one.
I seen to. You know, I'm a shout out to Ludacris. I seen him say that on the Breakfast Club the other day, and it just really inspired me.
Your energy is your currency. Yes. I like that one right there.
And he got it from a book. I can't remember what exact book it was that they was reading. And when I find that out, I'm definitely let you guys know, because I want to read it, and I think that all the entire audience, all the viewers definitely have to read this as well. It'll definitely change your life. Just that quote was life changing and inspiring. So I can only imagine what the whole book has in store.
I'm about to tell you what changed my life after this, and you're gonna be shocked at what it is. You're watching Politics with the Princess on WJZZ Cool TV. You can watch us live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, and all other social media platforms. Like, share, subscribe, and
the
comment.
Coolest station in the world.
What I like to watch now is, because it's been like playing through my house, Mike Tyson. Now, when I say Mike Tyson,
are you talking about wait hot boxing with Tyson?
His hot boxing is great.
Are you talking about with the crazy psychedelic white guy? He be like, but listen, the era in the cosmos, man. Trying to tell you, Mike.
No, it's very informative though. It's very informative. And he's so smart, right? He is.
They were talking about some toad on there. They was like, you ever licked a toad?
Yes. You just gotta watch him over and over again.
They said, listen, for all the viewers, there's a toad that you will lick that will give you an euphoric feel.
You don't lick the toad.
That's what they said. Yes, it was like, have you licked the toad?
It's something that comes out of the toad.
No, you gotta lick the toad.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't lick the toad.
You gotta lick the toad's butt.
We're gonna give you. But no. So, YouTube documentaries of the guy that trained him, that he grew up with, and listening to him, how he trained him and all that stuff, and then the knowledge that he poured into him and the thought process and all that. that can be used for. Watch it.
I seen it because he said whoever introduces you to the toad, you will follow
Not
them.
Just the toad.
Like they will they will be like your leader. You'll be like, oh, like Tashawna.
The toad. What is
whatever.
that? We
Whatever.
gotta look up the toad stuff. But the toad is something that he it's like an oil. It comes off as oil that they smoke, and it said he takes it. It just, you see your life, you see your death, you see all these things, you see your future, and it opens up your mind.
It alters your state of mind and puts you in this euphoric state.
He talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
But no, his past documentaries of just him training Gus, that training him and Gus giving him words of wisdom and all. I watched that because it I'm telling you,
the auras in the cosmos.
Stop. He's not there anymore.
No, you're lying. The white guy's gone?
Nope.
I kind of liked him. I kind of.
When that season was up, Money got involved. This other little short guy. I guess he was a boxer too.
Other short guy?
The football guy. He used to be a football guy. The one that be like
yeah. He used to play for the Patriots.
Now is this other guy that I think he was a boxer. He's on there with Mike now, and they got a new background and everything.
Oh, so it's not the glass in the back.
The guy,
oh, you know, in the middle of the table, they do have a frog, right? And they got the frog.
But you know, he got all his stuff. He advertised.
But listen, I got that same frog, and it's a music thing.
Did you lick it?
No, because it's wood. You know what I'm saying? If it was a real toad, maybe. No, I'm playing. But listen, you take the stick and then you rub the back of it, and it ribbits. Like, it sounds exactly like a frog. It's a musical instrument, and it's really, really cool. And my cousin actually gave it to me. Well, I started playing with it, and he showed me what it was, and then he gave it to me. And then
how old was you when he gave it to you?
It was a couple years ago, and this is actually not too long after. That's when I discovered hot boxing with Mike. Whenever it came out,
so funny,
and I seen the turtle. I was like, damn, he got the same. I mean, turtle. He got the same frog as me.
And you know, Mike Tyson got a whole piece of land that he trying to do like a weed playground.
Yeah.
In California.
Yeah.
I watched this.
He got the whole blueprints on there too.
Right.
I did it. So you subscribe. That's how I know you subscribe. Cause I'll be watching it too. I'll be like, oh yeah, new hot boxing. People be like, man, you watching Mike Tyson? I'll be like, man,
Tyson is smart.
Mike Tyson cool as hell.
Mike Tyson's smart.
Cool. Hey, did you see the one where he had Boozy on there?
Yes,
oh man, I don't like. Hey, Boozy was holding this thing, but you can tell he was scared in his back.
Talking about women and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and no, the gay comment.
Yeah.
He didn't like that.
Hey, look.
They were. Yeah.
Oh man, look. I know Boozy in his
made
head.
a comment about Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, and then you know his Mike Tyson's daughter is she's part of the community.
People thought Mike Tyson was going to hit him.
So no, and I was thinking, you know,
his daughter came on and interviewing, talking to Boosie
and you know what Boosie was thinking? He like, damn, I'm gonna have to shoot this man, because he not.
And I love Lil Boosie. So one of my favorite rappers is Lil Boosie and Yo Gotti. Those are two of my favorite rappers. I know you're like, what? Yes.
Yeah, no, I mess with Boosie because Boosie just got a new song, Throwing Salt. You know, here we go again. Man, they trying to throw salt. And I mess with Boosie because he real.
He real.
Definitely.
He real.
And it's a shame because, like, not a lot of people really mess with Boosie no more. I'd be like, man.
No more. Why not?
Well, you know, it's a younger generation. It's the younger generation. Younger generation, like, man, you still listen to Lil Wayne? Yeah, you old. I'm like, man, Lil Wayne was the greatest rapper alive. One of the best. He was one of my favorite rappers in high school, and I still listen to him. I still tune back and listen to, you know, No Ceilings, a few different ones. I can't think.
So I had a question. When you are not working on campaigns, I'm trying to get back to this. When you are not working on campaigns and like working for LGBT Detroit, what do you do on your free time? When do you have time for Johnny time? What does Johnny time look like?
Man, I just plan on the future. I still start.
So you still work?
I'm still working.
What do you do for fun?
Man, make money. What's funner than making money? You know.
Nothing's better than nothing. Like, I don't have an argument about that.
And if I'm not making money, I'll spend a few just to keep me happy, but not too much, because again, I like having money. I don't have to buy things to show I got money. Me knowing I have money is enough.
It's
you
enough.
know?
It's enough.
And I'd rather you not know how much money I have.
Because, or how you get it. That's one thing I've learned in politics is people want to know, how do you, none of your business. Mm-hmm. The worst thing you can do is tell people how you get your money.
Yeah, so you can oversaturate my market.
Or they could go try to be calling people, trying to stop you from getting your money.
Yeah, trying to block my blessings. No. Hey, stop blocking people blessings. Just be happy. Just be happy. No, and don't say nothing sly like, oh, that's cool. I'm happy for you. No, really be happy for me.
Or just don't say nothing. Yeah. So that day when I did that video, it's like somebody kept like, I was getting so many calls about one person. And they like, don't hang with this person. Don't. And that's just so slimy to me. Because all that's going to tell me, like I said in the video, is not to hang with you. Mm-hmm. You got to let the natural order happen. If that's your friend, just be there to support them if that don't work out. You can't, like, you cannot just block people's blessings. I don't understand that. Yeah. It's just... No.
And that's the truth, because, you know, my auntie always said, you see how they talk about that person in front of you?
That's how they talk about you.
About you behind your back, you know? So that's really how it is. So you just want to...
Because remember, that was their best friend at one time.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how I don't understand with people. If you treat your you tell me this is your best friend. When I meet you, that's your best friend at the time, and then you just tell all your best friends.
Tashawna, the devil was an angel. Man, the devil was an angel, people.
Was an angel.
Don't forget it, because somebody that's good for you today definitely may not be good for you tomorrow. You know, just look back. Are you still with the same people that you went to high school with?
You shouldn't be, though.
You
should know them and be. You know, y'all should have a good relationship.
Unless you guys are helping each other prosper, and that prosper never ends.
Amen.
You know.
Because I think, because people always say, I think your circle is meant to change because of growth. I think people, like, y'all do these incredible things together. But when y'all together, y'all do them. You got to go away for a while to, like, say it's three of us. I always tell people that. And we do amazing things together. Mm-hmm. But we're going to get so big that you got to go off for a while and grow on your own. They got to go off and grow on their own. I grow on my own. Mm-hmm. But if you understand that, you leave in peace, right? If you don't understand that, something happens to where y'all leave hating each other. Mm-hmm. But if you understand that people have to go and grow, and then y'all can still partner together. If you don't understand that, you're going to always be stuck.
Yeah, and don't be around somebody that's not doing nothing with themselves, because I don't expect you to love me if you don't love yourself. That's true. And it's no sense of hanging on to dead weight.
You gotta write a book, Johnny.
No sense of hanging on to dead weight. Definitely.
It is dead weight, ain't it? They just sit there complaining about you. You think you all that? Where you think you going? You think you done build something? You think you something? You must think it. Go do something.
Tashawna, how that little business you got going on?
Right.
That little business.
You think they something? Your new friends. These not my new friends. These is people that's in my life right now where I'm growing with right now. Yeah. You think you something. I can't wait till you fall. They literally, they get so nasty that they really start saying these things to you.
Man, Tashawna ain't been the same since she been with the governor.
Right. You think you something? I can't wait till you lose everything.
Because I've been there before. I know what it is.
I've been around people literally that have told me mean stuff like that. These are people that's supposed to love me, but just because you're trying to grow, you like, wait a minute, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I can't, just because you've been doing the same thing for years, every day. I want to do the same thing. I want to. Why you gotta want more? Why? I said, I think I want to do it. So you shouldn't tell people what you want to do. You should just do it. Work on it and do it. Surprise them.
I'm telling you, you never supposed to let your left know what your right's doing.
Never let them see you coming. That's what my mom used to
always
say.
Pop up unexpected.
Just come.
Hey, look. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. And I want people to know that. Because whenever you ask for permission, they gonna definitely tell you no. Because they want to strike you down.
I do something different. I will respectfully, like, if it's somebody that's, when I first came into politics, and we about to head out in a minute, you guys, when I first came into politics, I respectfully went to people, especially women, and let them know, you meet with them and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Not for their approval of a respect thing, because they've been doing it, they built, you know what I'm saying? In the political world, it's kind of, they be like, who's she? Where she came from? Like we said, she ain't ever talked to me. She don't even respect. Respectfully, I meet with people. Let them know this is what I want to do, but not all of, have that conversation. I'm here. I'm interested in this. Yeah. Now, they may not support you, but
let them know.
I told you. You don't let them know details.
No, I'm saying you're going to let them know you running, but you ain't going to tell them your campaign plan.
I'm here. Right. I'm here. We can work together. I always sit there. But guess what? I'm basically going to do it anyway. I'm going to do what I wanted to do anyway, but I'm going to respect those around me while I'm doing it, because in politics, you may need them. So it's like when y'all in a room, they can't say you never came to them. So when the other person talking crap, saying who she thinks she is, blah, blah, the other person will be like, she came, sat down with me.
Yeah, and that's just manners too, because if you look to, because I grew up with my grandmother. Anytime you enter somebody's household, you gotta greet everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hey everybody, how y'all doing? And that's the same thing when you plan on running. You make sure that you greet everybody.
You know that's good, because a lot of young people don't know that or respect that, and they always say, "Well, Tashawna, it seemed like it was easy for you." I knew I had manners.
How to conduct yourself.
I had manners.
And I see that.
I do everything I want to do because I'm doing it.
Tashawna, you conduct yourself in the most prestige manner, and it's shown that's why your name is prevalent throughout the state, and that's why you at the capacity that you're at right now.
I'm gonna respect you,
and that's what I'm saying. You need to make sure that your manners are a priority. It's getting back to the basics, and that's something that my generation has lacked, and that's why I want to instill that, and that's exactly why I'm having this youth focus group, so I can see what's going on in their mind.
Tell them when it is, Johnny, because we got 1 minute. Tell them when the youth focus group is.
So it's going to be August 23rd from 6 to 7 via Zoom. We're going to have a special guest. All participants will be entered to win a $100 Visa gift card, and you can register for this event at bit.ly/changing the tide.
And then you can also go to our Facebook page. I'm going to share it when we get off of here. Johnny will share it, and we will put it on WJZZ Cool TV.
Definitely, and again, we need you to submit your own community of interest and be engaged with the ICRC. And again, there we are with them answering with the acronyms. So make sure you tune into my event, and that you do your part to see that your voice is heard in the redistricting process.
And then we will be back next week with Jaren. Jaren will be joining us. He said, I didn't know you was going to have the same people from last week. We didn't have nobody last week, Jaren. What do you mean? What are you talking about? So.
I hope you watching too.
I hope you watching, Jaren. And we are going to go out with, what you know about Mo 3?
With Mo 3, hey, you got to put on everybody. Mo 3.
Everybody, Mo 3 with Lil Boosie.
Yeah.
How could I not put on everybody? And we will see
everybody
you guys.
Ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
This is the song I listen to.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for watching Politics with the Princess. And we are out. And he still has us live.
It's cool. Because this is the coolest station in the world.
Oh, I like the sound.
Perfect. Turn it on me. They do.
So Jaren will be here next weekend. Next